Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today I'm very excited because we are starting Season 4 of Demon Slayer. This is episode 1, to defeat Muzan. This is a whole new arc for us. I'm very excited. I can't believe we're starting to wind things down. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, the end of last season was absolutely incredible. A little bit of a slow burn. We had a battle that lasted a number of episodes, but the payoff at the end was insane. Can't wait for this season.
Yeah, really look forward to seeing what we're going to get out of this season, especially with Nezuko on that huge reveal, and just the epicness of all the characters that we've seen so far, and are we finally getting some new ones? Sure we are. Let's go!
What's this? What a sick joke. Those demon bastards are living it up
It's
like...
the Infinity Castle.
And you're certain that someone from the village was taken here.
She couldn't have vanished into thin air, idiot.
I'm truly sorry.
No one's expecting anything from you chumps.
Chumps.
We may not have gotten here too late after
Look
all.
at that.
All right, we get to see our snake
I feel
guy
like
in
we're
action.
watching a whole new show with the way they're doing this open.
Yeah, it's like
It's not Tanjiro.
yeah,
or,
where are we? What's the time frame?
You know?
I had a feeling that I should have disposed of them last night.
Oh, it's 2 red shirts. Poor guys.
They might be all right.
Oh, they're not making it. Or 2 Hashira will. Oh, they're everywhere.
Holy shit. What an ambush. Whoa.
See?
Yep.
They'll be okay.
Oh, yeah, they just gotta have the Hashira save their ass.
You know, sometimes you just got to have them as bait.
I like
you know?
he's got kind of like a snake blade.
Yeah, like the sword
Holy
that can
shit.
bend and contort.
Look at this.
Whoa. Oh, hey, they're getting a win.
Didn't see that coming.
We'd have zero doubt.
From here on, just the Wind Hashira and I will proceed.
The two of you will be a hindrance. Now get out of my sight.
Jeez.
They have to be
That's what Mason
direct.
Quinn would have said.
Well,
I've never seen so many demons swarming around like this.
oh,
Whoa.
Breathing. Second floor!
All right, let's go.
these are lackey demons. Look at that.
Oh, jeez.
Fifth form.
Why did we have to wait so long to see these guys? They're awesome.
Slithering serpent.
Oh, this is awesome.
What a name.
They're not just any demon
Yeah.
slayers. They're Hashira.
They damn well are Hashira, bruv.
Step aside!
Oh,
Enough!
He's got a few battle wounds.
There's more?
ooh, these are less human-looking
A
demons.
lot more.
Focus on saving the woman. I can handle them on my own.
Leave the rest to you.
Oh, there's too many.
Serpent breathing.
He'll just do his
Third
thing.
form.
Third form, serpent breathing, Diamond Dave.
Easy.
That's all we
Now, these
needed.
are red shirts.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at that.
Chute.
Oh, the old coil choke.
Save us some time and die.
Save us some
Oh.
time and die. What a one-liner.
Was their plan ever to win, though, or is this a diversion? Friggin' tornado.
Fourth form!
It's at
Oh,
a Slayer concert.
If you want her back that badly, then take her.
oh, Jesus. Oh, coming in clutch.
Easy peasy. So I do like how they do the setups, right? They show us. Oh, whoa.
Oh, shit, we're in the castle.
Oh, no.
This is Muzan's place.
Oh, boy.
How is this gonna end?
This is constantly changing.
Get back here, you bastard!
Oh. That was wild.
Where did those demons vanish to?
Hell if I know.
Not gonna lie, I was a little worried there for a second.
Yeah, when they were in there, I mean, that certainly wasn't a restaurant that we've seen, in the news where people are doing it up.
Well, I love how they do the setup, right? They show us some lower levels to put over some new powers, or not put new powers, skills. I mean, that snake was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Slithering serpent.
Had to wait till season 4 to see him, though.
Miss Canal, welcome back.
See what kind of shape our master's in.
Master, I've returned from my mission. Mr. Tokito, Miss Kanroji, Kamado, and a few others were able to defeat 2 upper ranks in one night.
That's wild. That was one night.
Nezuko appears to have conquered the sun. It's more than likely that Muzan is planning to send his demons to abduct Miss Nezuko.
That's the master plan.
An emergency Hashira meeting has been issued by our master, so I'll be heading to the Ubuyashiki mansion. Can you take care of Miss Nezuko? I'm counting on you.
I'm counting on
Counting on you.
Oh, what an intro.
Wow. They went big.
New music? Nope.
No such
Okay.
luck.
I'll have patience.
Then is everyone in the village all right?
They're worried more demons might come at night, so they've been working to get the place restored and moved.
And they were both such unbelievable opponents.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gosh.
The Demon Slayer Corps have a few so-called...
Animation.
Are you sure you should be gorging yourself like that after being unconscious for 7 days? If you ask me, that one's actually something of an outlier.
Tasty.
So you're inching closer to the level, little by little. It's a miracle everyone survived. I heard something wild happen to your sister.
She's been strolling around outside while the sun is out, hasn't she?
Isn't that a big deal? Like a really big deal?
Well, it's-
We're not sure if she's more human now.
Is it Lady Kojo who's looking into that?
Miss Tamayo.
Who is Miss Tamayo?
no, we haven't seen her forever.
Now that your sister's conquered the sun, a lot's going to be happening around here. And I'm told the Hashira are having an emergency meeting.
Well, if it's anything with that last fight,
Well, and where's our guys, Inosuke and Zenitsu?
It's been a long minute since we've seen them.
Are we the last to show up? You needn't worry. Thank you for taking that mission.
good. Now we'll get to finally see all these guys in action. I mean, we've seen them since season 1.
Yeah.
It was intense, but we all pulled through as a team. Right, Muichiro?
Kanroji and Tokito, how have you been since?
Aces.
Wow, he's really worried.
Oh, jeez.
Defeating 2 upper ranks without losing your lives was noble of you.
Something's different about you two. What exactly happened?
Concerning their changes, I trust the master will explain everything.
Today's Hashira meeting will be conducted by myself as a stand-in for Kagaya Ubuyashiki.
Ooze.
His conditions worsened, and therefore Kagaya, the head of our family, can never appear before you again.
What?
Ooh.
I know this must be hard.
Never.
That seems interesting.
Yeah.
I pray that the Master finds the strength.
But now that a demon who's conquered sunlight has appeared, Ozan Kibutsuji will make a frenzied attempt to come after her. An all-out war of immense scale is approaching us, but there is hope.
Well, that's what we've been waiting for.
By Lady Kanroji and Lord Tokito, I'm told that a unique-looking...
There they are, Dave.
Please teach us what you two did to manifest your marks in battle. Our marks? The swordsman of first breathing who had driven Muzan Kibutsuji to the brink of defeat. What they all shared in common, a mark similar to demonic patterns.
Why has this been kept secret from us?
Many swordsmen sought to manifest a mark and brooded over not having one appear despite their efforts.
Huh.
Much of the lore surrounding this mark remained shrouded in mystery, or perhaps because there was no one to pass it on to.
It's like Tanjiro's.
When one person bearing the mark appears, those around him also manifest marks.
That makes sense.
The first person of our generation to have the mark has appeared. Shockingly, that person is not a Hashira,
Well, we know who it is.
but Lord
that
Tanjiro
is-
Kamado, the first person to bear the mark. The only problem is that he himself seemed unable to describe exactly how his mark appeared. In Lord Kamado's wake, 2 Hashira have manifested the mark. Lady Kanroji, Lord Tokito.
It just happened.
What were you doing?
Right! Lady Amani is so gorgeous!
Jeez.
My body felt extremely light.
And you have a badass sword
Yeah.
on top of it.
And then you started kicking ass.
Yeah! We're out my body! And my ears were going ding ding!
Okay. They're all like, what?
Even the snake. Jeez.
Lord Tokido, how about you?
I wish I could crawl into a hole right now.
It's not as if I was aware of the mark manifesting. As long as certain conditions are met, I believe that the mark will appear on everyone.
All right, there we go.
I'll now explain those conditions and how I met them.
Oh, this guy's like an encyclopedia laying it out. That's what we need.
I was badly poisoned and left unable to move. I tried to slow down the flow of the poison, but before I could, the boy who tried to save me was about to be killed in front of me, which brought back memories of the past. Rage I felt made me lose control of my emotions.
Okay, so we need rage.
Furthermore, my body felt like it was on fire. As for my temperature, it was over 102 degrees.
It's fever territory.
Whether you die or survive in that moment determines whether you get the mark.
High
You become
risk.
part of the past.
Oh,
How do you know it was over 102?
that's a fair question.
I was being treated at Ms. Kocho's. I had an abnormally high fever. The thermometer reading said 102 when my mark first manifested itself, back during my battle with the upper rank.
Guy remembers everything.
A little bit more complete than her story.
Imagine having such a simple mind that you call this simple.
What'd you say to me?
So the Hashira's
Simpleton.
top priority is to awaken these marks, right?
You have my word that we'll figure out how.
I must relay just one thing regarding any training for manifesting the mark.
I don't think it's going to
I
happen in training.
apologize to those whose marks have already appeared, as you have no choice in the matter.
Yes.
All right. At least we got to hear the rain.
Yeah, leave us in the dark.
That was peaceful.
If that's everything from Lady Amane, then excuse me.
We still haven't decided what our respective roles will be in manifesting the mark.
It doesn't concern me. What do you mean it doesn't concern you? Seems you've forgotten you're also a Hashira. Or you're bluffing, trying to get a head start on training.
Head start.
See you guys. I just, go off and
Competition.
do my thing.
We cannot dismiss this without reason.
It's just I'm not like the rest of you.
You looking down on us right now?
Yeah, you think you're better than me?
Think you better than me?
Back here!
Oh,
What is that? Oh, jeez.
Oh,
You see the snake's face?
yeah.
Let's continue our discussion, as I have a proposal.
He's very calm.
Wow!
Tasty.
Thank you so much!
Where are those three little ones and your kid sister?
Since there aren't any swordsmen in critical condition, they've been outside playing with Nezuko.
Well, enjoy the peace while you can.
holy shit, ass
Remember, we
can
got him on the
he?
last episode just for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as like serious involvement.
Mr. Zenitsu, thank you for all of your hard work.
Did you three gather here just for me?
Oh, here we
God.
go.
Back to his old ways.
Yep.
You'd be sad if I weren't around, right?
Sorry, not really, no.
What an answer. That's kind of how we talk
Thanks.
to answer. Jokingly, of course.
You're gonna be sad? Not really, but we're happy you're back.
I'm glad to see you're finally back.
You did miss me, right?
I don't know if I'd put it like that.
Oh, he's going to be blown away.
Welcome home.
Oh, his jaw's going to drop on the ground. Get them cartoon eyes.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, the lightning.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna die! Hey, am I going crazy? Or did you just talk for me?
For me?
What is going on?
You and I are getting married!
What the?
Hair.
Bruv.
In the sunlight, you're even more beautiful! After we get married, I'll make sure you have sushi and eel every day!
Welcome home, Inosuke.
I was waiting for him to tip over.
Wow.
Inosuke.
Welcome home.
Yeah, so about that.
Where the hell is that guy? I think I'll go kill him.
So he's bleeding?
Your kid sister sure has been getting schooled by that boarhead, you know?
Inosuke! Inosuke!
Big boss.
He's been dead set on making sure she learns his name.
By the way, do you have any more of these rice dumplings?
You're not done eating?
Looked like he was eating Uncrustables. The white balls.
Those are legit. They're making them now so they don't have to be frozen. Straight to the fridge. Complete game changer. Just saw it in the news.
Have your wounds healed yet?
Oh, he's holding it together.
Doesn't want to give it to him.
Nope.
Thank you very much.
Got the new hilt on it.
Mr. Rengoku's sword guard. I owe it all to you.
Tasty.
My blade? Okay, I'll look at it.
Oh, look at that.
Though it was a scratch, but it's part of the design.
That's some high-quality steel there.
The character for destroy.
The swordsmith who first forged this. All he left behind was this one character. And only the Hashira had the words Destroyer of Demons engraved on their swords.
It's like a Holy Avenger sword.
It is
I don't
pretty
remember seeing this
incredible.
character during my previous battle.
I told you. That's because I only finished the first stage of honing before you brats took it away and used it against my will.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I will.
Steaming.
Thanks to the interruptions from that demon.
Bones in his body got totally pulverized.
Ugh.
Well,
Yeah.
Did you hear what I said? You're gonna bring me rice dumplings until the day you die.
He won the battle.
What is going on
ouch,
here?
in the face.
I've heard the rumors about him, but he sure is a piece of work.
A little unhinged, huh?
Yeah. He's an artist.
Can you be any noisier over there?
Hey there, Gimme.
There he is.
Sorry for that. He's just...
Yes.
The triple take through the window.
I love how you just didn't give a shit, busted through the window.
Yep.
Are you an idiot?
It's what we deal with every day, G.
Put me in another room.
Oh yeah, it's not happening. You get to go through all this.
Blah, 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 something more.
Huh? What is that about?
I have no idea.
The gist.
I see.
Blah, blah, blah. Something Mark.
I think we've settled on most of the finer details of our strategy.
I propose we begin in 3 days' time. I'd like for us to be prepared as much as possible.
But if we're busy with training, won't that leave us open to an attack?
Demon's top priority right now is capturing Nezuko Kamado. Even if for a short time, this would be our only chance to provide mentorship to the entire Demon Slayer Corps.
That wouldn't hurt, having a whole crew trained up a little.
It's vital that we don't waste time.
I was sold the moment you started talking.
Crazy eyes.
I have no objections.
None.
Agreed.
I just don't think they're going to get the marks from training. It's got to be like intense battle.
The training can be handled by just us active Hashira.
It's gonna have to work.
Tired Hashira to lend a hand as well.
We're getting LT?
Sounds good to me.
Please give us LT.
All that's left is Mr. Tomioka.
Look at that hair.
Maybe that's the wig we should have bought. I'm still pissed that bought that and then dies.
I mean, what's stopping us?
And I heard that we have to train under every Hashira one by one.
What? Really? That's great.
There's nothing great about what I just said.
Veins in his face.
When you take on someone that's better than you,
Yep.
you can absorb what they teach you and put it into practice.
I'm glad he said that out loud.
Yep.
Because the opportunity is there.
You're serious, gonna spill
She's biting him?
Zenitsu is unhinged in this episode.
Yeah, way unhinged. Jesus, dude.
Oh, you think only you had to suffer?
Don't you dare talk to me!
He's got bite marks.
Yeah.
You saved me.
He's got a bite mark all the way across his head.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I remembered what you taught me about the thunder breathing technique.
Thunder breathing.
I was able to behead the demon.
That was awesome.
There are times when your connections to others can come in handy.
Indeed.
It might lead you to a bright future.
You're just so upbeat.
You little chipper idiot. Don't think
You little chipper idiot.
Everyone's borderline helpless without me around.
Had to give him a little praise. That's all it took.
Too slow, too slow.
Oh, we got them all ripped up, the whole crew.
Yep.
We're only just getting started here.
And get after him with that kendo stick.
I need you to run like you're being chased by a demon.
Show me your war face.
Are you speechless?
And flops.
Yep.
Get up and run! I'm done.
Jeez.
Training from the active Hashira is going to be much harder than this.
What a patch.
He's much more fired up on the front line.
Yep, we're getting LT.
I just hope we can help out a little bit.
So let's make as many race balls as we can for them.
Look at that feast.
Quite the spread.
Hey, Lord Tengen!
LT.
There he is. Let's
There
see
he
him.
is.
It's lunchtime.
Oh shit! I didn't even recognize him.
Yeah.
I didn't.
The
I
arm.
thought that was somebody else. I didn't even put it together.
Dude didn't have an arm.
How pathetic are you?
Yeah, I didn't recognize him either.
Because his gear was all different.
They're going to blame me for their weakness. Thanks.
It's miso soup loaded with salt.
Loaded with salt. Got to get that sodium level up.
Yeah.
Drink a lot of water.
First, they'll undergo Tokito's rapid movement training. That guy has such a deadpan look on his face while being super harsh.
Yeah.
Next up is Kanroji's flexibility training from hell.
And from there, it's on to Iguro. Then we have Shinazugawa. And finally, Mr. Himejima's muscle amplification train.
Ah, that was the sound wave.
After all, they're going to be taking on an endless stream of rookie swordsmen. Flashy, isn't it?
Ah,
Flashy.
flashy.
Good luck. I'm counting on you all.
Counting on you.
Counting on you.
I mean, his color was always blue in our defense.
My temperature's never gonna go up. You're too damn weak.
It's not going to work in training, man.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they really do need to be in the field on live action.
There's no telling where the enemy will attack from next.
There's got to be more to the snake than what we saw.
I'm sure they'll maybe elaborate on it as we move forward.
The marked state that I've acquired.
Oh, they're going to have to go up and ring the bell to quit.
This is all for the sake of destroying the demons. For the sake of the demon slayers who've lost their lives. We must see our endeavors through to the end.
I mean, to be fair, they're getting like a crash course of like months of training compacted into a week.
East, northeast.
Oh, what the head.
That hurt!
Emergency!
A letter? To me? Are you sure? Mr. Tomioka. He's not taking part in the Hashira training.
Master Kagaya, it seems the Hashira have all united and started training the other swordsmen, all for the sake of your ardent desire to defeat Muzan Kibutsuji once and for all.
Thank you for everything.
Is he going to make it this season? This isn't looking good.
Dude, I didn't make it this season. I ain't gonna make it through this episode.
Oh, I don't like that we're in a town. That's our doctor.
Good evening, Miss Tamayo.
Well, this is an awfully regal raven.
It's dangerous, you know, leaving your window open at night like this.
Oh, come on.
Is this happening? Oh, we're going to lose her.
I'm one of Kagaya Ubuyashiki's messengers.
Okay.
I
know it was a crow. I know I shouldn't have been thinking the worst kind of things, but
I thought it was Muzan.
Is he trying to deceive me somehow?
You have my word that Yushiro is safe. Shall I state my business coming here? In the Demon Slayer Corps, there is a young girl.
Yeah.
Indeed.
We'd like you to collaborate with her.
Demon physiology. All right.
Help us defeat Muzan Kibutsuji.
I thought for sure that crow was Muzan, like in another form.
We'll be waiting for you at the Ubuyashiki mansion.
You're summoning me, a demon, to the headquarters of the Demon Slayer Corps?
Again, folks, I know I should not have thought otherwise because it's a crow. I get that. But the way that delivery was, my mind, I don't know why, just immediately went to, the tone of his voice.
Yeah, the tone of his voice. I
immediately
thought
made
it
me
was
think the
Muzan.
worst case scenario of something is going to happen here. So
yeah, because we
I know we're
saw
going to get
him-
hammered for that a little bit, but I'm just trying to explain it out loud.
Yeah,
and
because
maybe you'll understand,
well, I
maybe
mean,
not.
We saw him transform, into a little kid. I was calling him Little Salim. He was able to do that. So what's to stop him from turning into a crow and finding her? And it would make sense to either take her hostage so he could use her to work with Nezuko to get what he
Zenitsu's
wants.
jacked, not to change subject, but and I know we saw them like this however many episodes ago, but
doing their training, but
so clearly this is going to be the new intro for season 4
Yeah.
here. We're just getting it because I think they did that at the beginning of season 3 where they did this. So
Right, yeah, they
look
wanted
at
to-
this.
That's the
I almost
final
feel like we should be
showdown.
watching,
It does feel a little spoiler,
but we're going to be seeing it in the next episode
Yeah.
anyway.
but I just don't think, and I know I've commented on it a few times during the review. I just don't think you're not going to get your marks from training. Like I don't care how many times the Hashira beat on each other in practice.
It's just not intense enough.
Yeah, it's not, because we saw what our crew of Kanroji and Tokido had to go to make that happen. Like Tokido was almost dead. He was in that bubble of water and he was about ready to check out. And that was
But they
going to be
still
it.
have to teach them the techniques. It's like, yeah, you can say that they're not going to be ready for upper levels until they go out and they actually have lower level battles.
Oh, no, I'm just saying they're not going to get the tattoos or the marks.
The
then.
marks,
Yeah.
no, but I think they're just trying to prepare them to be able to go to battle and then,
Yeah, hopefully.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm
Because they want all the Hashira to get together, train up the rest of the core.
Yep.
And instead of like
just red
instead
shirts.
of just instead of sending them out, okay, you took out this now, down the road, maybe you can whatever. It's like, okay, so let's expedite this process is basically what's happening. You're taking everybody in the Navy and you're putting them all through SEAL training.
Yeah,
is basically what you're doing.
And they're trying to condense, at least it gave me the feeling watching it that they're trying to condense all this training that they're trying to do into, a matter of however much time they have to deal with. They already said they don't have a lot of time. They started it in 3 days after they were talking about it. And so that's like, how many of them are going to make it? They're planning for the future, I guess. But big apologies to LT. Sorry, I didn't recognize him, but glad to have you back.
I didn't either right away. We're used to seeing him so kind of grand and just
and he's wearing
flashy,
and he's wearing the blue,
flashy,
usually.
and hair looking a little bit different and kind of just larger than life. And now he was kind of low key and
the arm kind of
the arm and the eye patch.
The eye
still,
patch,
it's.
I'll admit I wasn't used to seeing him with his hair down because he's always so flashy.
Yeah.
But the arm and the patch.
Yeah,
and he didn't have his swords, of course.
So I was, I'm in the same boat. Look, and it's been not like it's been that long, but it's not like we're burning through these 10 a day. So I mean, it's been a little bit of a minute, but
because I was expecting to get him back, and then we did, which was cool. So because they said retared Hashira coming back.
It was cool. Look, I really love the Mark part and seeing that and how that comes about, and then finding that Tanjiro is he's got one, but he doesn't really have the recollection of when he got it or what the circumstances necessarily were. Now, of course, they were able to talk to the other two and kind of have them lay out, okay, this is what I was feeling, and of course she was being like, I was lighter than this, and I was this and this, which is it's really interesting because when you talked when they had the two Hashira going through the circumstances that they were kind of under when the mark started showing itself or started forming, they were very different scenarios, right? And then his was like, wow, my heart rate was up at a fever of 102.
He was having the dream sequence kind of.
And so it was like, okay, those are two very different circumstances. And I'm wondering if, moving forward, the circumstances under which people are going to get the mark is going to be a different experience for everybody based upon, kind of their past experiences. And I wonder if that's kind of an opportunity to set a backstory for people. Because that's one thing that this show has done incredibly well and incredibly consistent over the course of watching it is backstories. And they made a pretty big deal out of the whole Mark thing. So I'm wondering if that's not going to be like some additional kind of vehicle for them to give us a backstory is how everybody's going to come about getting their mark.
Yeah, to change gears a little bit, that opening scene we got with our two Hashira just wrecking shop in the Infinity Castle there. Well, I guess shortly before they got into the Infinity Castle. That intro was just awesome. I made the comment like, man, I had to wait 4 seasons before seeing these guys do some work, but it was just, again, to show you just how capable the Hashira are of taking out the lower level demons.
That's
you see waves of them. You're like, oh, how are they going to deal with this? And they just do one breathing technique and they take out a whole platoon of demons like it's nothing.
I mean, well, we had a number of episodes. I mean, that's the one thing is that, and I enjoy it. Like, look, when you get in a battle with an upper level, it's a 4, 5, 6 episode journey, right? And so, we're used to seeing these long battles, and I think that we forget just how skilled the Hashira are and how just effortlessly they roll through your base level demons.
Not even a challenge.
So I think it served kind of a twofold purpose. One, it also showed like there's a very high, number of them, like just more and more. They just kept coming. It's like, hey, how many are there? But for me, the highlight of that whole intro was when they jumped down. And it was like all of a sudden they're in the castle.
Yeah, I was wondering where that was going to go.
Same, and then they just fell on the floor of whatever the existing building was. So, but that was a really cool sequence.
Yeah, the mind trickery there. I might have to go back. I think some of you folks kind of told us about Muzan on some of that. Maybe not. But the trickery there of this close to taking out that one and gone.
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty cool. And the animation as they were dropping, of course, didn't disappoint. It seems like now there's something in each episode, whether it's these swords that were flying through, the snakes flying through, doing their thing. The animation has been pretty cool so far on that. So again, I can only imagine what we're going to get going forward. And it was good to see Tanjiro. Zenitsu was back to unhinge, at least in my opinion.
Same old Zenitsu.
But it was interesting to see him finally see Nezuko in the sun, in which he acknowledged that in his own way, and then talk. Are you talking just for me? That was actually
she
pretty
called
funny.
him the wrong name.
And we finally got Inosuke, which is great. We're getting caught up with the whole crew now. So I'm glad we're getting the whole crew together in Hashira. So I'm really intrigued to see what the Hashira can do now. Now that we've seen the beginning of this, of course they're always going to have some badass stuff until we see some higher or the upper ranks where that's going to really start creating some challenges for our crew again. So I'm really looking forward to that. And we only have 8 episodes in this arc.
Yeah.
So I'm just intrigued how they're going to do this. I know they had this one as basically like 2 episodes, and then I thought I saw the last one was 40-some minutes with basically 130-minute in there and then a couple of normal episodes.
This is it, right?
No. I think there's more after this. I just didn't see what.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I was just focused on
wasn't
seeing how many
sure.
episodes
Yeah.
were here, and it's only 8.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of surprised me, and again, I'm trying to remember when it was first addressed, but when the 2 Hashira were in the beginning, when they were falling into the Infinity Castle, they had no idea what that was. So I think it just shows how much we've seen of Muzan and how much they haven't, and how really only the Master really has any idea the level of what they're up against, maybe the tricks that he can pull and that type of thing. And you nailed it, Oak. I mean, like I said, I'm worried about the Master making it out of this season. He didn't look like he was going to make it out of this episode.
Yeah, he looked very weak. And the way they set up everything was interesting too.
Yeah, and man, I was so worried for the Doctor. I'll take heat on that one for not trusting the Crow, because it was so different than anything else we saw. And I know it's been, it feels like it's been a minute since we've heard Muzan speak, but I thought that kind of sounded like his voice too.
Well, just the delivery, it almost sounded,
and it was so ominous. He even said, "I'm not here to harm you."
Well, and then, folks, if you've seen us outside of just this, I say certain sideburns or, antagonist. I know anyone who wears a turtleneck
and a leather jacket. Yep.
How part of me was thinking, we're going to get a bad Crow now, and it's wearing a purple scarf. So should that kind of fall under like turtleneck for the Crow? Yeah. But as the
turtleneck equivalent for a Crow,
obviously, as the conversation went on, the worst case scenario thoughts, which again, I'm not sure why my brain went there, but it stated its business why it's here. We're getting basically a Doctor team up, which is fantastic to study Nezuko.
I hope so.
I'm still a little worried about that long term.
I'm still like 80-20, leaning towards 80-20, meaning that 80% of me feels like the Crow is there for good, but there's still a part of me that thinks there's some deception there, maybe.
With this Crow?
Yeah, and then
no. That was on us.
I know, like I said, that's why I'm 80-20. I'm 80% that it's fine. I still got 20% out there thinking there's something.
Still don't trust the Crow.
Well,
huh?
why would the Crow say I'm not going to harm you? Like, if same team.
It just the way the way the Crow teed that off.
You shouldn't leave your window.
Well,
open.
it could be a spy Crow. Look, if the Crow's showing up at the Doctor's office, and we know that Muzan wants to know about how how that all transpired, as far as for her being able to walk out in the sun, and what's the prognosis, what's the blood work, could be a spy.
I mean, if I'm 80-20,
it could be a spy Crow, I guess. What's that?
What's your percentage then? If I'm 80-20 trusting the Crow.
The more I'm thinking about it, maybe
I'm thinking we're good. So
Maybe
there's no percentage.
Maybe less. What did you guys think of the interaction between Zenitsu and Nezuko? That was pretty hilarious.
That was he just kept going. Oh, I'm gonna marry you, give you rice and he kneels and everything
then
else.
She calls him an Osuke, and it just broke
crushed him. Well, between that and then you've got the scene right there where he was biting on Tanjiro's head and everything. It's like, look, the crew is back. just when you think you're making some progress with Zenitsu, he just completely
Are we getting married?
goes back to whatever.
She calls
It's
him
just
an
unhinged.
Asuke.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
he hasn't-
entertaining, though.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't changed since we first saw him and they were on that road, kind of in between what I think was maybe rice paddies, and he was going crazy about,
They were going towards the forest.
yeah,
weren't
going to
they?
the forest and when they first battled Rui, and it's like, hey, I had my chance or whatever. Yeah, so, Tanjiro was able to kind of calm him down a little bit by telling him, hey, I remembered how you taught me how to do the thunder breathing.
Which was huge in that in the season finale.
I mean, that
there.
saved it.
Of course, Asuke jumping right through the window.
And I like how they did the
Disney-
slow-mo 3 times showing him coming
Why
through.
are we shattering windows of the building?
He's got energy, that's all.
That's his style.
He's got a lot of energy,
Yeah.
but
And I liked how he was kind of doing, you always see the jokes of like when a couple has a child, they're like they work secretly to get the baby to say their name first, and that's kind of the vibe that I got with Inosuke. He's like Big Boss Inosuke and kept hammering
Inosuke.
on Nezuko to learn his name first, so that was kind of fun.
So this is where my brain's at too now. I'm wondering, because now we only have 7 more episodes to go here, how much Muzan or how little are we going to get him? That's kind of what I'm anticipating to see here as we go through this.
I feel like it's time to really dive into him and his story.
Well, I'm wondering if we're not going to get a handful of episodes that are just going to talk about the development of the all of our characters and the rest of the core and how the Hashira are training them all up, because we know we're in for something big, right? So I'm wondering if we're not going to get a handful of episodes that are just focusing on that and discussions of Muzan. I don't think his name is going away anytime soon, but I'm wondering if it's just not a lot of preparing for what's next. Because look, what uppers did we take out? Was it 4 and 3? Is that
I don't
what it
remember
was?
the names, but they were. It took a while to take them out.
And it took a while and a lot of strategizing and a lot of teamwork. And it's like, okay, well, if we get down to upper 2 and 1 and then Muzan himself, it's like we're gonna have our work cut out for us. But yeah, so either way.
Yeah, I mean, we still got a lot of dream sequences that we have to dive into and kind of explain. When Tanjiro was having his visions, seeing who I assume is the one who took Muzan to task the first time, with the same earrings and everything, and they kind of alluded to that a little bit. So, still more of that to dive into as well. It's going to be a ride.
Lots of content left.
All right, folks. Can't wait to get to it. So for Diamond Dave Damone, that's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This is Bad Medicine. That was Demon Slayer. See you back here for more.
Good evening, Miss Tamayo.
I'm 80-20 on the crow.
I'm one of Kagaya Ubuyashiki's messengers. That it would be hard to gain your trust the way Tanjiro has. You have my word that Yushiro is safe.
Lady Tamayo! Lady Tamayo!
In the Demon Slayer Corps, there is a young girl who is also well-versed in demon physiology. We'd like you to collaborate with her.
And
look into the changes to Nezuko.
Synergy.
Oh, gonna find out what's going on with Nezuko.
We'll be waiting at the Ubuyashiki mansion.
Well, if he was working for Muzan, that's what he would say, right?
Yep.
Hey, we need more info.
I'll be waiting for a favorable response from you.
Oh, she's another.
She makes a good point.
She's a daywalker, functioning demon.
Let's
clear out of the house now.
It's not like that. Now that Nezuko has managed to conquer the sun, change was set in motion long before that.
Oh.
What happened on that fateful day?
That's right.
Blast begun to swell and become one
Control
large
yourself.
wave. Either way, we will be leaving this house. I'm going to start compiling the research I've done up till
I
now.
was wondering about that.
This may very well be our last move.
The final move.
Now let's go. The Ubuyashiki Mansion.
What I just realized, fellas, is that we may not get any kind of conclusion to this series when we finish it because of the fact there's the 3 movies.
3 movies that.
So this might, we're going to be left hanging. I just had
Well,
this
we're just going to be
terrible
caught up with
feeling.
all these folks.
I suppose.
For the most part.
Are the movies a continuation of this story or standalone?
That I don't know,
They're
but I'm
called-
thinking it
from
might be.
The little bit I saw, it's called Infinity Castle.
Yeah. Which is Muzan's.
Correct me if I'm
place.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 parts.
That's some bullshit. if the series just like, all right, now
Wait.
join us in the next 3 movies. How many are out? 1.
Well, you get 1.
1 of 3.
It's like when I was a kid waiting for Back to the Future to wrap up.
Oh, they
Felt
got
like it took forever.
to be continued. Like what? To be concluded. Well, at least with the last one, they didn't tease you. It's like this was it. Future's what you make of it, dude.
Be great.
Do you remember what?
Straight hours.
Do you remember what
each
Doc
one.
Brown's sons' names were?
Jules and Vern.
This guy can't remember anything.
Nothing from Game of Thrones.
What were Doc Brown's kids' name? Doesn't miss a beat. Well, of course they were. Of course, Jules and Vern. I mean, come on.
Diamond Dave's catching spoilers in the intro while we're talking about Doc Brown.
This guy. It's just the most random shit. Oh, I love it.
Master, how are your wounds healing? I am no longer capable of moving.
Oh, he is in rough shape.
And though I'd like to speak with Gyu myself, I'd like to strive together as one as we push forward with all our might. Would you mind being the one to talk to Gyu for me? Don't give up until he sees the light.
Mr. Gyu. Yes!
Yes, I will.
Look at that. Socks with slides.
Are you leaving for Hashira training?
No, I'm not. I have to see someone before that. There's something that I'd like to ask you. Let's say that there's someone who feels like they're all alone. How would you go about convincing that person that they're not alone?
Oh, getting some advice.
Well, if it were me, I'd just want to be left alone.
Oof.
Wait here a minute, okay?
It's not the advice we were hoping for.
This sure is complicated.
Indeed.
Made you some rice balls. There should be enough for both you and that person.
Miss Aoi, thank you. Bye now.
Gonna go solve some problems.
When you see crows outside now, do you do that shit?
I laugh. I just laugh
I
to
do.
myself.
Same.
Yep.
Same.
Bother you? Are you in there? It's me, Tanjiro Kamado. All right, I'm coming in.
No, he must have said I'm leaving.
Everyone's been busy training.
I know.
You think you can train me then?
I can't.
I'm catching a faint whiff of anger from you.
How close you're sitting to me.
You never mastered water breathing to its perfection.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Well, look, I'm very sorry about that. But I talked to Mr. Urokodaki about it. Changing the style you started with apparently isn't all that uncommon.
We're still missing a water Hashira, and I suppose I hoped it would be you.
Ah.
But you're the water Hashira.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Get out.
But I got rice balls.
Don't give up until he sees the light.
I brought some rice balls with me. Would you like to eat them together? All right, I'll just leave them here for you.
I'm gonna get the old door slide. Nope.
Mr. Gyu, you're up early. Please wait, Mr. Gyu. Where are you headed, Mr. Gyu?
This is such a change in the tone
Like a
of the
little
episode.
kid.
No demons here, huh? Thank goodness.
In the mansion?
Everyone's waiting for you. Mr. Gyu? Mr. Gyu!
G is just going to let it rip on him once.
Mr. Gyu!
Or he's gonna break down and be like, all right, fine.
Swoons.
Is this going to last forever?
It is.
If I talk to him, will he stop stalking me and leave me in peace?
His face.
I never did pass the final selection. There was a boy whose family had also been killed by demons. His name was Sabito.
Oh!
Never forget his peach-colored hair.
The mask.
Or what happened that day.
Good call.
We became friends quickly. Sabito had a strong sense of justice. The only one who died during that year's selection was Sabito.
Jeez.
Sabito passed that final selection. I was left wounded by the very first demon that attacked me. It was Sabito who saved me.
Striking tide!
Done.
Oh, that
Yep.
guy.
Back on the mountain.
After saving me, he quickly ran off towards another cry for help.
The last he saw of him.
The final selection was over. I didn't kill a single demon and had only been saved by another. Can you really say that I passed?
A lot of survivor's guilt there, too. Wow, what a backstory.
I don't even deserve to stand next to the likes of the other Hashira.
It's
So hard inside
Yeah.
himself that he doesn't think he deserves anything.
Yeah.
Have the real Hashira train you. It's for the best, really.
Real Hashira.
Just forget about me.
I'm sure he thinks he should have been the one to die that day, when someone you value more than your own life ends up dying before you instead.
His family.
Yep.
Sabito, what a strange experience, even though they were both already long dead.
Oh, that hair. I wish we could get that back. Fucking Rambo hair.
If he survived, he'd be the same age as Mr. Giyu now.
Transition was pretty cool.
He saved everyone during the selection. I was barely able to protect myself.
What a tie-in.
That must be part of the reason why Mr. Giyu feels he should have been the one to die. I had that same thought myself. Mr. Rengoku, he sacrificed his own life to
There he is.
Legend.
and he never faltered, right up till the end.
Oh, that was so awesome.
I thought that one day Mr. Rengoku might have been able to kill Muzan, but I'm not sure what I should say to Mr. Giyu. I can't imagine how hard he must have trained in order to make himself a worthy candidate for Hashira. But there's one thing I have to ask him. What Sabito entrusted to you? Aren't you going to pass it on?
Oh, shit. Hadn't thought of that.
Sabito, don't you dare ever say that you should have died again! Your older sister knew what was going to happen when she hid you from that demon to protect you.
Oh, wow. That's heavy.
You have to live the life your sister gave you with her sacrifice.
The shock and pain I felt when he struck me. That conversation with Sabito. I didn't want to remember it, because I wouldn't be able to stop the tears.
I was not expecting this.
No, and
Spitting everywhere.
And it's given me so many questions to what we saw back on the mountain.
Big sis Tsutako. Sabito, I'm sorry.
Somehow he looks even more depressed than he usually does.
Yeah, you had to pull that out of him, though.
Yep.
How about a speed eating contest? If I win the contest, I'll say, let's cheer up and get some training in.
Yeah.
Mr. Giyu may not talk much, but he wouldn't have to during an eating contest.
I know it's a little late, but I'll join.
Mr. Giyu, I challenge you to an eating contest.
Look at his
hands.
face.
Why?
He was just accepting. Oh, okay, it works.
Well, I guess we're doing it.
It's a lot of power lines. It's a lot of power lines on one post.
So what is it that she's teaching you all?
I haven't heard anything, actually.
Big sis, help me to calm down. I'll be departing now to receive training from the Lord Wind Hashira. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be taking part in the Hashira training.
Same story.
But why? Kanao, come over here. I want nothing more than to train with you, Master. You've learned to be more candid about giving voice to your feelings.
Bit of a theme going through this episode.
I'd like to tell you about the demon who killed my beloved older sister, Kanae, and also how to go about killing the same demon.
Oh.
I believe you're ready.
And what?
Credits.
Fade to black on me. Oh.
Yep.
Folks, how many of you
quick.
went back now to the episode where Tanjiro finally split the rock? Because I don't know about you guys, but I have so many questions now after that story that Giyu told, because we saw Sabito when Tanjiro split the rock. Remember, he split the mask. Yep. He split the rabbit mask. And I'm assuming it was Big Sister that was there with him too, I think. Am I getting that right? Because remember, there was another girl with her with the butterfly stuff.
Well, yeah, this damn thing. Don't forget that they ended up talking. There was another scene with those two doing some talking.
Yeah, but like,
so
were they
were spiritual?
That's what I was. Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I was. I remember, because in my head I remember them being like ghosts or spirits.
Proper term.
Because I was going back. I'm like, okay, if Giyu was telling that story when they were up on the mountain and Sabito saved everybody, was that the same time that we saw Tanjiro up there and he was splitting the rock? But they were spirits by that time, so I was getting all types of questions.
Yeah, 'cause if you remember
during this one,
they got the rock, then they were gone.
Yeah,
and
they
then
were
whatever
just poof.
episode in season 2 is when that was basically giving us confirmation, like, oh yeah, they are gone.
Yeah, because
they
Giyu
were asking questions.
Yeah, because Giyu was right there with Tanjiro. Like after he split the rock, Giyu was like right there with him, and then they went their separate ways or however it played out. But yeah, that was the wild backstory. So like I said, I wonder how many people now went back and rewatched that episode to see if there was anything to catch or miss or anything like that. I mean, I don't remember which one it was, season 1, I think, something. But so that was a wild tie-in. Just real quick, since they started the episode with it, Oak, I know you said you're 50-50 now on the Crow. I'm about 80-20 on the Crow. And now Miss Tamiyo is going back well, not going back. She's going to the Wisteria Mansion, the head of the Demon Slayer Corps, and they're demons themselves. Is it a trick? Is it not? Muzan? You know, that crow is just way too charismatic, and that scarf looks way too much like a turtleneck for me to trust it.
I've never seen a double knot scarf before, and the symmetry that we have in that is pretty incredible. Thick neck on that crow as well, broad shoulders. So I'm not sure whether to trust it or not, because look, if it's saying, hey, we need to find more about Nezuko and what facilitated her transformation, so we can defeat, Muzan. Well, couldn't he also be trying to gather that information because Muzan wants to know how to be able to do that as well? Because if Muzan can go out in the day, then I mean, what's to stop this guy, right? So right now, I think it's fair to say that Nezuko's value is at an all-time high. And everybody's going to be trying to figure out what happened, again, what facilitated the change. I mean, here we have demons who can talk, and they seem to be at a pretty high level of function without going out and having to take people out every day or being super evil. They don't have they just look like regular people, different eye color, and of course the teeth. They're not all we've seen so many really interesting demons. So yeah, man, I mean, look, as far as this crow, I don't know whether to trust it or not. Again, the scarf. Look, it could just be a regal, like top level, like a top level crow
with a very commanding voice.
Yeah, so this is top level crow. So he's the one that's going to gather this information. It's just
he's like the Hashira of the crows.
Kinda, yeah. I don't know, Dave. What do you think? Is the crow trustworthy?
You were all in on the crow.
I was very trustworthy, but now that you brought up the scenario of where this could be some kind of trickery by Muzan. Trying to extract that information, I'll keep that in mind. But I'm still on thought that this is a trustworthy bird we got here, but been wrong many times before. So we'll see how that plays out. Again, at first, when we first saw the crow, the way the bird's voice was and the scarf and everything. I really wanted to believe that it was a bad crow, but then when he started kind of going into more of the conversation, I was like, okay, now things kind of make sense. It's almost like when Aaron walked in for the first time on Walking Dead, and Rick was like, not buying anything. Not buying anything.
You're way too clean.
So that's almost how I wanted to be here, but I'm actually going to give it a chance first, knowing now with that scenario you brought up, keep that in mind though. But right now, I still think that's a good bird. No,
good bird.
That's a good bird. That's a good bird.
Yeah, because Miss Tamio's not even 100% on it. She's like, well, either way, we're leaving. We got to do this. So I'm glad we're getting back to Miss Tamio, because that part of the story with her and collecting the demon blood and doing her research, I was hoping maybe this episode we might get a little bit more of her and how things were progressing and what she was finding out. But maybe we'll get that later on. But
I mean, I'm sure she's going to want to do blood tests now from the after version of Nezuko and see how it compares between human blood and demon blood and what sort of variances there are. But
because now we have 4 demons on our side, basically. Between Tamio, Miss Tamio, and Yosh. I forget his name. They just showed it this episode, and then of course G and
well, the one that you're talking about in that battle, folks were reminding us that he is not a demon, and that's all they would say.
Oh, okay. Well, because he had the demon teeth and the eyes, and that's kind of what I thought. So, okay, well, then,
folks said
then only 3 then.
Oh,
all right.
I'll tell you what.
Let me know.
The story with Sabito and Mr. Giyu and the whole hey, people sacrifice their life for you, so now you have to live the good life and earn it. There's another film, which I won't even say which genre it's from, where people sacrifice their life to save the life of one person. We have yet to watch it on this channel. And we have a very powerful scene where there is somebody who is perishing who says to this person, you have to earn this. The sacrifice that was made for you, you have to live in such a manner that you earn this. And I think that's what we're starting to realize from Giyu is like, look, because he was like, oh, I should,
I never should have made it.
I should be
I didn't
gone. It's
deserve
like,
it.
and he's like, comes in and like, oh, your sister sacrificed her life so you can live. Do you think she sacrificed her life so you could be like this? No, your best way to honor her is to live a good life, to go out there and do the things that she would have wanted you to do to be happy in your own life.
Others.
And again, it's stuff that we've seen in previous, film and television. So it was really powerful.
So real quick, notice the butterfly?
Yeah,
right?
a lot of purple there.
Now, where is it? Right here. Here she is on site. So not trying to really sway you. You could think what you want. But right now, it's all signs are pointing to good guy.
She's on a purple rug.
Good guy.
She's on a purple pillow on top of a purple rug with purple everything.
Maybe she's just a big Prince fan.
And we get that could be.
So again, until
that's a really good catch though. That's a really good catch.
Really out.
And this, since you have it up here, this whole scene between these two, I thought
there's the eyes
was
in her
kind
face.
of a neat parallel with what was going on with Giyu and Tanjiro. I mean, it was different. They approached it a little bit differently with with her wanting to pursue the training, but still kind of a theme throughout the episode of whether it's reluctant teachers or anxious students, they kind of showed the two sides of the coin on how you can have that. I found that pretty unique on this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was a really solid episode. Again, really heavy, and they do that with these backstories. They get you, and again, that's one of the things we've talked about multiple times throughout the course of this series. And I feel like we're probably going to talk about until we're done is the way that they work action in with some pretty heavy emotion.
Well, and the comedy too. with Tanjiro, they had the fun with the animation. He's pestering Giyu for like the first five to 8 minutes of the episode. And just always after him. And then Giyu finally had to kind of broke it down on the bridge there. But yeah, I mean, like I said, after the last episode we had, I wasn't expecting to get Tanjiro the way he was acting in this one, because he can be so serious at times, and it just shows depth to his character, how he can be so serious when he's in battle and he's reflecting and he's thinking about everything. And then, he gets a little bit of Inosuke or Zenitsu in him a little bit, and he gets kind of, childish and funny and, does his thing. So.
Well, in here too, it was great to hear the memory inner dialogue for him, basically saying, don't give up, just basically full court press on him until he gets
until he caves.
And honestly, I wasn't sure anything was going to happen when he mentioned, let's have a eating contest.
Yeah, that was a fun
I was like, well, you already won. He was going to talk to you.
Say something, and then he just cut him off with that. But then it happened. They had the food eating contest, and I should have known better that that was actually going to work, because they do love to eat on this show.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it highlights one of Tanjiro's strengths, that his ability to kind of shift his demeanor and his emotion to try to motivate people in different ways. I mean, when you look at our characters like Inosuke and Zenitsu, it's like they're like one level, and then Inosuke, like when he talks to everybody, he doesn't shift the type of person he is for anybody. It's like, this is how I handle myself. This is my business. And of course, Zenitsu is like up and down and all over the place, but he's consistently inconsistent, I guess you could say. But with Tanjiro, he will very much say, okay, what does this person need, and how do I have to change my methods to try to get through to them? And he adjusts accordingly, which we saw here, But like he just took it one step too far with that eating contest. But then the next thing you know, they're in an eating contest. So it worked out. But it looked like he really finally connected with Giyu, and that callback to Sabito telling Giyu, like, hey, aren't you going to pass this down?
Right.
Aren't you going to teach somebody else? Or are you going to let the knowledge that I shared with you, end with you? And that's a pretty heavy weight to put on somebody's shoulders.
Yeah.
And knowing that it's needed as well. It's not just like you're going to teach somebody an art because it's a tradition in your family, or it's a tradition that they learn how to do that. That's one thing. When teaching somebody a skill that you have is going to have a huge impact on everybody. Look, this isn't dad teaching a son how to carve wooden horses out of a piece of wood, or mom teaching a daughter how to knit, or dad teaching a daughter how to knit. Like, this is this is major stuff, teaching how to fight demons. So it's like, you got to pass it on, dude.
Yep. And the last two things that I want to talk about. One, it was great to see Rengoku again in any form that we get him. That was cool. And then they showed our master again, who's in real tough shape, all bandaged up. And I wasn't sure he was going to make it out of the last episode, but who knows what kind of time he's got left. But I'm waiting for more flashbacks with that, with the battles that he had, and eventually what knowledge that I think he's going to eventually pass on to Tanjiro. I think it's gonna be pretty wild.
Yeah, I mean, I think his time is pretty short, and I think doing the absolute best he can to make sure that the Hashira have their things in order, and the right people are in the right positions to kind of put them in the best spot to win, and not just to win, but to also I suppose training everybody else is part of
to win and finally put an end to it.
Is part of winning. And I think anybody kind of facing your own imminent passing, like that's what you'd want to try to do, is get all your affairs in order, make sure that when you're gone, all the things that you were kind of in charge of, or the things that you let up, I mean, that things keep going in a good fashion. I think that's what he's desperately trying to do. Is that was part of the talk we had here, is you got to stay on him, you got to stay after it. This needs to happen. And so but yeah, I don't by the looks of it, the fact that he can't move anymore, he's wrapped up pretty much from head to toe. We don't have wrap over his nose and his mouth, obviously, for breathing and food consumption purposes, but other than that, it's not looking good.
I don't know. I'm trying to be optimistic here. Diamond Dave won't get it, but I'm hoping that if he's struck down, he'll become even more powerful than they could imagine. So hopefully that's how it ends up with the master here. He doesn't get the reference, and that's fine. Folks, did you have anything else on that one?
No. I thought we did you guys did a pretty good job. Again, I'm really curious. We're 2 episodes down now. No Muzan yet. I'm real curious if we're actually going to pick it up. This is just me in my inner dialogue. You don't need to answer it, folks. I'm just curious again if we're going to get a decent sprinkle of Muzan leading into the films. Now, it doesn't have to be these next 6 episodes, even just the last 2. If we get a good dose, I'll be satisfied. But I feel like since we're cruising into the movies, probably just a little bit more. I understand that, hey, this is the beginning. There's a beginning, middle, end, so we kind of got to set things up for what's going to come in these next
expectations.
Couple. But I'm just curious here.
And then we get to play the waiting game when we get to it. So, folks, for Diamond Dave Damone, that's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This is Bad Medicine. That was Demon Slayer. See you back here on the next one.